Yes.
Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. It has been quite a while that we had our very own Bhavani Anand joining us for his own insights on mundane astrology as well as the stories of our Devis and the Devatas. And today, very graciously, he has agreed to grace our channel once again to take us through the significance of Vinayaka Chaturthi and the story of Ganesha and Ma Kaveri. And also, he is going to speak a bit on the Tanjore temple and how certain myths are associated with the Tanjore temple related to losing power and losing fame. So over to you, Anna. It's all yours.
Welcome to you all. It has been a pleasure meeting you all after a long time. I think it has been few weeks. Right. So today I am going to talk about Lord Ganesha because whenever we are going to start a new thing, we are just going to think of Lord Ganesha, the elephant faced god with his tusk, who
Hmm.
blesses us always with prosperity, abundance, and good luck, who is worshipped in various names as Ganesha, Vignaharta, Vinayaka, Vigneshwara. Let us start. These days, people complain that if they get some problem, immediately start saying, "Oh God, why you are just playing games with me and all." But we should know that even great divine siddhas had endured pain in their life for a reason. And when we start listening to the stories of Siddha Purushas, Rishis, and Devatas, we can be assured that whatever malefic influences of planets is upon us that will reduce. The reason is obvious. As I used to say, whatever experience we undergo in our life is in the form of stories.
Hmm.
Even our life is just a story, a myth. We just wake up, suddenly we find we are 50 years old or 60 years old, and time has run away just like a dream. So lead kindly, light, lead thou me on amidst the encircling gloom. There was a king called as Kavira. That king called as Kavira was so pious that daily morning when he wakes up, he used to say the names of Ganesha. Morning, starting the day with names of Ganesha is itself a sign of good luck because
Hmm.
Ganesha represents Ketu, Ashwini, Maha, Mula. The whole game starts with Ketu. So morning, the king used to say, Sumukaya namaha, Ekadantaya namaha, Kapilaya namaha, Gajakarnikaya namaha, Lambodharaya namaha, Vikataya namaha, Vignanashaya namaha, Ganadipaya namaha, Dhumraketuve namaha, Balachandraya namaha, Gajananaya namaha, Ganapataye namaha. Whoever hears these 12 names or recites these 12 names, they can be assured that all their 12 houses will act in harmony. So, as of now, all our audiences have heard these names. Hearing this name is in itself a great punya. So, whoever has listened now have added merits in their horoscope, just like hearing the names of 12 Dwadasha Lingas. And daily he was reciting the name. One day Brahma came and before him and said, "O person, O great King Kavira, many years daily morning you are reciting the 12 names, and I want to give you something good. When Brahma comes, we will ask for Gadi or else Shadi or else a Bangla." But he was King Kavira. He said, "Oh Brahma, I am happy. I know that this world is anitya, nothing is permanent here. It has a sense of dukkha. There is always some sort of sadness here, and there is never a completion. I know the whole world is incomplete at some aspect. So I want a very great boon. I want moksha. Moksha means mogakshaya. He said, I want to reach the realms of non-birth or no-birth. Then Brahma said, I can create something. You ask for an empire, I will give you an empire. You ask for a wife, I will give you a wife. But see, Kavera, I cannot assure you of liberation. Liberation is something that you have to achieve by your own efforts. Neither can I grant it. Then he said, okay, you are not the teacher for this subject. At least guide me whom I can approach for liberation. Then he said, catch hold of Vishnu. Daily chant his name. Say Vishnu's name. Daily say Vishnu Sahasranama. Daily say Vishnu Kavacha. When you say of Vishnu, all your problems relating to Mercury will solve. Why? Because in Kala Purusha Tattva, Gemini is the third house, which
mm,
refers to speech, which refers to writing. It is an Upachaya house. It is your house of skills. Then sixth one is also depths, Runu. You have Runu towards your parents. You
mm,
have Runu towards your ancestors. You have Runu towards the bank also, which offers through cell phone. Correct? All this Runu, extra mental illness, all this EMI, extra mental illness is the department of Lord Venkateshwara Mahavishnu. So what you do is his wife is the giving wealth, he is giving you the problems also. Because if one thing, if you are in your comfort zone, you are not going to improve. Correct? He pushes you, he pushes you. That is why Mercury is called as banking also. So God is banking upon us by giving us problems and exams so that we write and get into liberation. So he said, now catch hold of Vishnu. Then he said, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Daily Kavera began to chant the Dwadashakshara. Then he said, Om Namo Narayanaya. See, one is 8 lettered, another is 12 lettered. We say 8 is bad, 12 is bad in astrology. Not like that. Everything is good. Because from the eighth house, any planet will aspect the second house. If at all you say many rich people, they will have as a rich, powerful graha in the eighth house. It will aspect the second house, hidden income, hidden wealth, all this sudden wealth something comes from that. That's why eighth house is called as Saubhagya also. Then Mahavishnu came, Kavira, what is your problem? Do you want any extra wealth I can recommend to my wife? Anybody gets a recommendation has to give a recommendation to the wife. He said,
mm,
yes, I know that you can recommend to your wife, and whenever there is Narayana, Narayani is there, Lakshmi is there, then Sri, when Sri is there, wealth comes. But I want something more. Then Mahavishnu explained, see, even I had problems. In Krishna Avatar, I was born in a prison. I was born to foster, I was taken by foster parents. Even my own uncle tried to kill me. Even I had to fight a war for no reason for my cousins. Even I too have problems, but I can solve your problem by giving consolation. My wife is the real resource for me. I will give a recommendation. He said, no, no, I want moksha. Then he said, liberation is a tough thing because to get liberated, it is purely on your efforts. Do you inquire daily, whom am I? No, sir, I don't have the time and resources for inquiring myself, whom am I? Because daily I have to take care of my kingdom, I have to take care of my people, I have my house, I have my wife, everything is there. But I lack children. Then he said, don't worry, to get liberation, I recommend you Shiva, Lord Shiva, because he lives the life of an ascetic. He is always wandering in Himalayas. Whenever you say, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, he solves your material needs. Om Shivaya Namaha, he solves your spiritual needs. So I'll just say, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shiva Om Shivaya Shiva Om Shiva Shiva. Then Kavira said, I will chant it. Shiva is known for his mercy, absolute mercy. Then Shiva said, who is calling my name? Who is hearing my name? Let them be wherever they be. I come and dwell in their hearts. That is why Shiva is available in those Jyotirlingas. He will available within us, you all. Then Shiva said, I have come. What you want, Kavera? Kavera said that I want moksha. Then he said, moksha is not alone by your efforts. It is by the efforts of your children also, because they are not different from you. That is why parents should teach good things to children. If children do bad karma, that also gets attached in the
okay.
accounts of parents. That is why they say your Pitru ne what they have done, that also adds in our account. What the merit we have done goes to their account also. So immediately he said, I will bless you with a daughter. The daughter name is Vishnu Maya. There was a daughter. And Kavira, from her young age, he taught Vishnu Maya, you have to help others. You have to do good things. The great sage Agastya came. Then, whenever, wherever Agastya name is invoked, then at that place, the Hridaya gets blossomed. Hrim Daya. It is Hridaya because what you say, so Soma. Uma means Om A U Ma.
Mm,
See, even Bhairava has started barking because he too likes the name of Uma. That is
mm,
why Uma's name is so beautiful that even dogs bark, peacocks also just speak, everything good happens. So after such a long penance, she said that you will get a daughter. The daughter name is Vishnu Maya. She is an Amsa avatara of Uma. Amsa means the aspect of Uma. Then what happened? Agastya came. There is an Agastya residing within everybody. Okay, जो हमारा अंदर भी है. Then Agastya Maharishi, when he came to meet Kavira, he said that, see, I have a daughter called as Vishnu Maya.
mm,
She assumes two forms because she is Maya. Na? Maya can become anything. Maya said, I will become two forms. One is I will become water flowing to help the people. The southern Ganga, she became like that. The other form I will take as Lopa Mudra. Then Lopa Mudra was the greatest expert in Sri Vidya Tantra.
mm,
Whenever we talk of Sri Vidya Tantra, at that moment itself, we get the blessings of Agastya and Lopa Mudra. That is why we call her Om Shri Matre Namaha, Om Shri Vasudhayai Namaha, Om Shri Annadhayai Namaha. She nourishes us as mother. She gives us all these luxuries. She gives us food. This Kavira, the Lopa Mudra, Agastya was not happy that his wife wants to become a river and to help the people. So he immediately he put her in a small, what to say, the kamandal they we
Kamandal.
call na water bottle. So he had trapped her and he was going. But Lord Ganesha wanted to help the divine purpose of Divine Mother Lopa Mudra. He came as a crow. We say crow is Saturn and all. Saturn is inauspicious. But if Saturn was inauspicious, Ganesha could have taken the form of any other bird, right? He could have become a swan. He could have become a peacock. He could have assumed any forms because Ganesha is all pervading. But he wanted to help. So what he did, he became a crow. He had stuck that kamandal. The water flows. Kaveri, it nourishes whole of South India.
Mm,
And immediately Shiva appeared along with Mother Parvati. He said, Kavira, your life is fulfilled. Not alone you, all your seven generation of ancestors will get moksha. And whoever listens to the greatness of Ganapati in the formation of river Kaveri, they too will get moksha and they too will get the benefit of reciting the name of Lord Shiva 108 times. Reciting the name of Lord Shiva 108 times solves all the sins, whatever we might have committed knowingly or unknowingly in various works. So, this is the first thing because 27 nakshatras, each nakshatra has four padas.
yes.
27 into 4 is equal to
108.
108. So, so Agastya too has his problems. Agastya wife became a river, right? His father-in-law Kavira had to go struggle for moksha. These days, what people think now, small problems, they immediately start blaming God. Now I am going to talk the story of a football coach which happened in Thailand. Okay, that Thailand 2018, there was a 12 children and a football coach trapped in a cave. Okay, the cave had no resources. But That coach, his name was Ekapur. Okay, when he was born, his mother had died.
Mm.
After few years, his young brother, he too had died. His father struggled to for make them food and all. He too died in some problem. Nobody to take care. He had to become a refugee at Thailand. Okay, suffering for his food also. Suddenly, some monk took pity on him and took to Buddhist monastery. But this boy never blamed at fate or God or anybody. He thanked the monk that see, somewhere down the line the universe has provided me food. The monk was stunned by his attitude. He taught him meditation. Okay, 10 years, 15 years. He always believed his life has a purpose. Otherwise, in his family, everybody had died. He alone was saved by a monk and he learned meditation and football. One day the monk said, I think that you have a greater purpose in life. You go from here, Mr. Yekapol Chattawan. This young man left. Suddenly, somebody assigned him the work of 12 children, take them to a particular place for a football match or something. Suddenly, they were trapped in a cave. But he had learned his meditation technique in such a way that after 17 days, when the trapped children were rescued, there was not much harm. Everybody was alive due to the power of meditation because he had learned the meditational technique called as Bhavana to focus his mind on now rather than lamenting on the past. Okay,
Mm.
what problems arise? We usually lament on the past. We are afraid of the future, but don't focus on the present. Then Ekapol said, now I realize why God gave these tough circumstances, why He made learn me meditation, because I had to serve a greater purpose of saving these children in future, right? After 1 or 2 years, he saved another batch of people also from such a problem. So we should know that whenever God gives us something tough, it is for the greater merit, and many people will be going through tougher circumstances now. Saturn is retro, Mercury is retro, Rahu and Ketu are dancing at Kumbham and this Leo, correct? And Jupiter and Venus are conjunct in the house of Mercury, that is to say, at Gemini, because Jupiter has his own objective, spiritualism, Venus has his own objective, both are clashing there. Even though they both are good in their separate departments, together they don't mix well. So, because one is tea, one is coffee. Separately, okay, but when you mix together, it's not so great. But in spite of all these difficulties, you are all listening to God's name. You are feeling that somewhere down the line, universe has a purpose. And yes, you all have a greater purpose. So don't feel disheartened at this time. Many planets are retro, life is going haywire. Now Mars is having his love look on Saturn. So what will happen? Nothing there. When problems arise, when you are pushed out of your comfort zone, understand you are going to grow massively. And now we will come to this topic of Tanjore Temple.
Mm.
What has happened? Tanjore Temple, they believe it has a certain amount of curse over there because the great emperor Rajaraja Chola is said to have differences with his master Karur Siddhar. And many people, what to say, in political line, they have their own different opinions. Few have felt that those who visited there even previously had lost their power after few months. Okay, but understand, nature has a reason that you are going to a particular place, right? There will be some sort of connection, right? If I am talking with you, you are listening to me, I am listening to you, and all these lakhs of people listening to me, all these are due to a previous birth connection, right? And if a political leader visits there, it's also meant that he will have a previous birth connection with that emperor, right?
Mm.
And somewhere down the line, the curse, if at all there, has to be broken, right? And it will maybe very soon. And let us pray for that, I'll say. But because There is a belief that many political leaders who visited there had some issues, but politics is a place where there will be some issues and you have to cross over, right? Every step is a challenge in politics. Uh, Politics is a tougher game, lesser than spirituality. So let us pray that everything goes out well. And thanks to you all for being watching today patiently. As I said, things are going to get better. Happy Vinayaka Chaturthi, happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Start your prayers from today. Start listening to his names. When possible, listen Ganesha Atharva Sirsha. When possible, say Om Gham Ganapataye Namaha or Om Gham Ganapataye Namaha. Things are going to be better very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Namaste.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. And thank you so much, Anna, for gracing us with your wisdom and your wonderful take on spirituality as well as on the subtle aspects of spirituality. We will have Anna frequently with us because of the times that we are living in, because his guidance is very much needed for all of us. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much, Anna. Om Guru.
Thanks.